I'm Louise from Agriland. As rural crime increases across the country, I'm here on a farm in North County Dublin with farmer Lawrence Ward to hear about the precautionary measures he's put in place on his farm. So Lawrence, would you be able to tell me then just about the thefts on your own farm?
Yeah, on our own farm here we had a Jeep stolen with diesel theft. The house here, the property here was broken into a few years ago as well. We've other livestock taken along the way as well. So those would be all farm thefts that took place here. But we've had a lot of other attempted attempts as well which have been filed whilst being here.
So what would you like to see done by the government and by farm orgs? Are they doing enough?
They're doing enough. We recently met the minister in government buildings there, Minister McEntee, and I was actually surprised at her response to our request. She's aware of the situation and what we can do. So we went in looking for an operation, a policing operation to be put in North Dublin, coming into the winter months and the darker months that would give security people in the area, i.e. more checkpoints, visible checkpoints, presence of Gardaí, dedicate a rural car to the rural area for crime purposes, which was in place before. An operation, maybe a rotilla or something similar like that, put into place in North Dublin. It's needed, badly needed, because this is spreading into Eastmead and into Kildare as well and further along. So I think if they're aware, and I think she's willing to do it, I think she is willing to do it, and she listened to us and is prepared, I think, to help us out in this. It's in our own interest and in the interest of everybody in the area that everybody stays safe and that we curtail these people coming into the area and committing these crimes.
And in terms of recent times in North Dublin, have you seen an increase in GPS theft?
We have seen an increase in GPS theft. That's definitely one big influence. During the spring there was definitely in this area, just about half a mile up the road, there was one theft. Only 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, another theft about another 2 miles further down the road, in gangs of 5 or 6, disbanding out through the country, hitting North Dublin, Eastmead, down south to Wexford, Kildare, those areas as well. And they have, I suppose there's recently, I think a figure of nearly €1 million worth of GPS equipment has been stolen.
What precautionary measures have you put in place on your own farm to try and combat it?
Mainly security cameras are one big thing. Farmers have installed security cameras and systems, trackers on machines as well, tracking equipment where to know if your tractor's been lifted and anything like that. Some people have also installed sensors on their doors of machinery as well, so that if your door of your tractor or your door of your shed has been opened, you'd be notified through sensors in locks and padlocks on door handles.
And tell me a little bit about the local WhatsApp group. When was that set up and what does it entail as well?
The local WhatsApp group is the Rural North Dublin Crime Map Fingal. It was set up in about 2015. It was set up because of a spike in rural crime. We had threats on farmers' lives, we had threats on property, we had a lot of trespassing, a lot of theft of jeeps, quad bikes, farm equipment was really spiking back then, and we were being walked, landowners were being walked all over. They were finding huge difficulties every weekend on their farms. So we had to do something, so we set up what we call this Rural Crime App. It's a WhatsApp group where there's over 200 members on it. Anything on that, anything suspicious is posted up on that. Suspicious vehicles, suspicious people, anything that is reported then is monitored by the administrator, it's monitored by the people on it as well, and it's usually then, if necessary, goes back to the Gardaí.